It's No Way May, and today is kind of a special day. It's May 7th. Today is the last Monday of me being 37, so next Monday I will be 38. Today is also my official end of 3 months on Medifast. No scale. It's been hard. It's been unbelievably difficult, and I've really come to grips, or starting to come to grips with the fact that I'm addicted to that scale. Man, this has been really, really, really hard. But doing the clothes thing over the weekend was fantastic, and that was a lot of fun. I've been keeping, as promised, a list of all the things that I've noticed or kept track of or taken personal inventory of some changes that I've experienced since I've lost the weight. February 6th was my very first day of Medifast, and today is May 7th, 2012. So let's just go through some of this stuff too. I wrote these things in my list as it occurred to me to write them down, so they're in kind of skewed, seemingly random order, but this is kind of, as changes have happened over the last 3 months, I've kind of jotted them down. So for the first 3 months, in the order that I recognize this happening, this is what I see, or this is what I've felt as far as a change. Number 1. Now, understand also that some of these things may seem a little bit strange, and some of you who are not really big people may not be able to identify with these things at all, but I know some of you can relate to these things, so we'll just go with that. Bathroom stalls seem roomier to me now, and typical bathroom stalls are just a pain in the ass, and when you're a bigger person, you just feel constrained and tight, and you've got these little walls, and whoever designed it, a man, always put the paper dispenser and the maxi pad disposal right where your knees are, even if you're just hovering like a good girl. In order to get in position and to do all the business you need to do, you still have to spread your knees in order to accommodate yourself, and that little holder is always right there. So that's taking up, how many ever inches on top of the space that you are constrained to. And I just have to say that bathroom stalls suddenly seem bigger now that the second thing on my list is that my stride seems longer, and I know that that's because my thighs aren't as wide. They don't touch as much or down my leg as much, and they're not stuck together as tightly when I walk. And yeah, they still rub. Yeah, my thighs are still thick as tree trunks, but my stride, I'm not taking these little baby steps anymore. I'm taking longer strides, and I can just feel that happening. Have you noticed that as a change? I can definitely feel like I'm gaining more ground with every step that I take now, which is really cool. I really like it. I've started carrying a purse more and more often, and carrying a purse has become more comfortable, not just in the actual arm strap, but in just the weight of all the extra crap that I carry in my bag, and carrying it with me is more comfortable. I was 45 pounds heavier, plus carrying around what, a 10-pound purse, at least. I didn't even like to carry purses. I hated purses. I never said I was a purse girl. I would put my ID in my bra strap, my phone in the other side, and then put a lip gloss in my pocket, and out the door I went. I didn't want to be bothered with, carrying a bag with me, because I didn't want to deal with lugging it around. And now, my arm fits through my bag easier. It just hangs nicer on my body. It feels more comfortable. I bring it around most places now, and the weight of it doesn't bother me at all, and that's really cool. I definitely noticed that as a big difference. Schlepping groceries is no longer the chore that it used to be. Lugging them home, hauling them into the house, doesn't bother me at all anymore. In that same vein, stairs are easier now. I bound up stairs like nothing now. Okay, girls, the flirting at the stoplights has started again, and I don't know what it is. I've kind of, I don't know, I think confidence is attractive, and I've kind of always relied on my inner confidence to kind of attract people to me. It's kind of not really a conscious thing, but people have always told me that because I'm a confident person, my weight has never really held me back from anything, and I kind of agree. I've never really let my weight be anything to hide behind as far as like preventing me from talking to people or flirting with people or whatever. And I've always made friends really easily and effortlessly, and people find me very approachable. I'm just telling you these things because it's kind of the way my life has been, and kind of, I don't know, I guess my own coping mechanism in life, because you kind of have to develop a personality and be confident to get through this world if you're not super hot. You have to kind of rely on your brains and your wit and your charm. But all that aside, I've always attracted a wide variety of people in my life, and whether that be at the grocery store, at the olive bar, you know, picking out olives, or whether that be in the produce aisle, or whether it be at a stoplight, or, you know, casually at a restaurant, you know, a casual glance or something, I've always been able to attract a certain number of people in my life. But I found when I was at my heaviest, I didn't get the same amount of looks that I used to get, that I kind of was used to getting. And now I can feel the eyes back on me. And I don't know if that makes much sense. I know all of you beautiful people out there, you gorgeous girls out there, you know, it's kind of like a no-brainer. You get looked at all the time. And I never was one of those hot chicks, but I always had something that people gravitated toward. And I'm feeling like I'm getting that flirtation back, like, and not that I'm seeking it out, but that people are looking at me, and I like it. It's a lot of fun, and it's happening more and more. So to get a little personal, sex is more fun, more stamina, more better fit. More positions, more energy, more flexibility, more, you know, all of the above. Definitely fun, and definitely exciting. I sit differently now, and I didn't even realize that it happened. Even if I'm just sitting on the couch and crossing my ankles, my legs fit together better when even my legs are crossed at the ankle and my legs are straight out in front of me, or if I'm sitting cross-legged, my legs just kind of fold under each other really, really easily, and I don't feel like I'm, you know, trying to get into a yoga position. I can almost completely cross my legs, you know, like a feminine girl. I never, ever would cross my legs like that, and I can almost do it like, just like that. Those are kind of things that I think a lot of people take for granted that you can just do, and big girls like me can't, and I can now, and I wasn't even, like, it just naturally happened. I just sat down one day, crossed my legs, crossed my ankles, it just felt natural, and oh my gosh, I just kind of looked at my legs, and I was like, wow, I'm seated comfortably, and my legs aren't falling asleep. So my nails and my hair are growing like weeds. I know right now I've got like zombie nails from that blue nail. Remember that new blue nail polish from the Neon Night? Well, I had put it on in haste and forgot to put a base coat on, so I put the blue on and it stained my nails. And they look like zombie nails. So, they're disgusting. But they are growing so fast. And my hair too, I mean, you know, the fact that you're already seeing white hair poke out already, you know, concerns me, because my hairdressing bills are going to be going up. But my hair it's growing fast, it's strong, it's healthy, it's shiny, my skin is clearer. I just feel like my skin feels really good. My hair, my nails, everything feels really strong and really good. I have been losing a lot of hair though, and that's kind of typical for me. I think it's typical for a lot of people who lose weight fairly rapidly, that your hair kind of falls out. I take extra B vitamins for that, and that seems to help a little bit. But yeah, I am definitely losing a bunch of hair, but I think that's normal. If you're concerned about hair loss, definitely contact your doctor. But for me, I know when I lose weight pretty fast, I lose hair as well. But it usually tapers off. It's usually I lose a bunch of hair, and then I go through like a shedding cycle, and then it's done for a while. So that's that. Definitely medicine takes faster, like it doesn't take as long to kick in as it used to. I don't like to take much medicine anyway, but when I do, especially like for cramps, for shark bait and stuff, last month and this month also, I noticed that I had to take less medicine and it worked faster. And that's a huge plus because I don't want to damage my liver with that ibuprofen. It's terrible, and it's the only thing that works for me, and I have to take tons of it in order to feel any relief. And it seems like since I've lost some weight, I take less of it, less often, and it works faster. So that's really a big deal for me. You guys, I have energy up the wazoo. Like, I have been so efficient with everything. I've been sleeping less, I've been getting up earlier, I've been doing more things, accomplishing more things, being able to multitask, and not getting tired as fast or as easily as I used to in the past. And it's so weird how your version of normal can shift. I thought I was healthy, doing most stuff, taking care of business, getting, stuff done in the house and in work and in life and, with my grandparents and, all the things that I have to do, all the responsibilities that I have. But my energy since starting a Medifast and losing weight, and this is just the beginning. I mean, I'm only in the beginning stages of this. I have a long way to go. I can't even, fathom how awesome I'm going to feel once I'm, like, closer to goal. But I feel like I can conquer the world. I do so much. On Saturday, I accomplished so much. I feel like I'm getting more done. And the last thing I noticed, and this kind of just showed up this weekend, is that trying on clothes doesn't scare me anymore. There was a period of time, it was probably a solid year or two, when I did not want to go try on clothes. I hated trying on clothes. Nothing fit me right. Nothing hung on me right. I just felt so ill-proportioned. I just was having such a hard time finding clothes that flattered me. It just seemed like everything accentuated the negative, and I'm all about accentuating the positive. Accentuate the good stuff, and hopefully nobody will pay attention to the other stuff. And I was getting to the point where I was having a harder and harder time accentuating anything positive, and that was really kind of wigging me out and depressing me. I didn't want to shop for clothes, but I just shopped for some clothes. I felt fantastic. I could see changes in my body, and I was able to find clothes that flattered my figure. So it's all uphill from here. We're on the upswing, baby. The sky's the limit. I feel alive. I feel like I'm really changing. There are real changes going on. These changes are more on the physical side and the physicality of the way my body is changing and how I'm adapting or readapting to my environment in this great big world. But there are changes going on in my head too, and we'll address those in another video because I want to keep these, ingestible, because some of these videos can be really long. But I want to know what's going on with you and the changes that you're feeling too. I know I'm not alone. I know that you guys can relate to some of these things. I know some of you smaller girls who are losing weight and look beautiful. I look at your videos and I just think to myself, my God, they're done. How could there be anything left for them? And I know we all have, our own goals and what we need to do and the health that we need to achieve and the sizes that we want to get to and the weights we want to get to. But I look at some of you guys as if you're finished and in awe, really, and just can't wait to join you at the Skinny Kids table. So save me a seat, okay? And I'll get there. I promise I will get there. So No Way May. It is May 7th, and in 1 week it will be my birthday. Oh my gosh. So I'll talk to you guys really soon. Probably no video tomorrow, but possibly Wednesday. So take care, guys. Have a wonderful day, and blow up my phone with comments. I can't wait to hear from you guys. Take care. Bye.